let's take a look at how to complete the square using algebra tiles. Now, algebra tiles are a great way to visualize completing the square and to actually complete the square to turn standard form into vertex form. So let's take a look. So the quadratic relation that I have on the right there, y equals to x squared minus 4x plus 2, let's complete the square for that particular standard form. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull blocks out that are representative of what we have in that quadratic relation. So the first thing that I notice there is that I have an x squared. So I'm going to pull out an x squared block. Now notice that I have minus 4x. So that means I need 4 of the red long rectangles that represent negative x because I have negative 4x. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just going to tidy them up and just align them a little bit better like so. All right. Then I have 2 positive single blocks. So those are the yellow ones here. Whoops. I'm going to drag out 1 and then I'm going to drag out a second one. All right. So now that we have the blocks to represent the quadratic relation that I have, I need to use the blue blocks and the red blocks to create squares. So think about it. How could I rearrange the blue blocks and the red blocks to somewhat represent a square of sorts? So if I take a look at this, I notice that, if I put 2 of the red blocks at the bottom like this, and if I rotate, oops, I don't want that. I want to rotate, my apologies. If I rotate these 2 here, I notice that I've got the formation of something that looks like a square, but we're not there yet. So notice, based on what I have here, I'm missing something to make this an actual complete square. And that is this part here, this empty part here. Now, I need to add tiles to complete the square here. In fact, I'm adding 1 tile, 2 tiles, 3 tiles, and 4 tiles. Now, the 4 tiles that I added in, I can't just add 4 tiles to my diagram. I have to take away the same amount that I just randomly added. So I'm going to take 4 negative tiles out as well. So -1, I have another -1, another -1, and then another -1. Notice how I've lined them up with these 2 single tiles that I have on the side there. So if you take a look at here, I'm just going to, take a look here at what I have with the dotted line. Notice that that is a complete square. We've made a square there. And the dimensions for that square, we have x for this side, and because we have 2 of the red rectangles there, this is x minus 2, and this is also at the top x minus 2. So if I'm creating the vertex form now, based on my diagram, I'm just going to center my Word document again so we can see it. I have y equals 2, the square that I've got there with dimensions x minus 2. And then if you look carefully at the singular tiles that I have off to the right, notice how these 2 cancel each other out. These 2 also cancel each other out, and I'm only left with 2 negative single squares, which means at the end, I have -2. So what we've done here is we've done an algebraic representation of completing the square for y equals to x squared minus 4x plus 2.